Hello, everybody. We are live for our 100,000 subscriber live giveaway.
Crazy!
With you guys. We made
Yes.
it. We did it. We hit
We're
100K. It's a long time coming. We're super relieved, and we are very happy to finally be giving away all this stuff.
That's been, yeah.
We've had this stuff on our hands for a while.
Oh, man, yeah.
Waiting to hit that 100K mark. We finally made it. Thank you guys for helping us get there. We are so excited for this. We have
A stack of winners.
the winners all ready to go, and we're going to give stuff away. How are you feeling today? Tell me.
Oh, I'm feeling good. I've been, like, some of you might know, but others might not realize, but I've been in the process of, like, procuring these prizes and getting things going and discussing this whole thing. I pitched it back to our bosses months ago, and I've just been dying for this day. I've never been so excited to give stuff away. Not even at, like, family Christmas events and stuff have I cared this much about giving stuff away.
We are, so excited.
I don't know why. It just, it's a momentous occasion.
It's a big deal for us.
We hit 100K, and I feel like this is us officially celebrating it.
Yes.
Like, we hit it, but it felt like it hasn't been official till we did this with you guys.
Yeah, this is our party. So welcome.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us live. We have a ton of stuff, like we said, to give away throughout the stream. We're not going to give it all away right off the top. We're gonna
make
you guys wait. For it. Yeah. So with that said, I know this stream is it was a huge setup for us to get everything rolling. If you can't hear us or whatever, let us know in the chat. But otherwise, we will push on.
Nice.
We got a super chat already.
Yes, thank you.
Who's my boy who gave us the super chat here? This is where are you? It is Techie Fan. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you too,
Thank you. It is a happy Saturday.
Man, oh man, it is a happy. We're very, very happy. We're very excited.
Super jazzed.
We are super jazzed. All right, so should we just get right into one of the giveaways?
Let's
right
do one giveaway right now. Let's kick it off by giving away something cool.
All right, sounds good. So let me just do a fancy little switch over here. Whoop. Okay, looks like everyone can still hear and see us. That's good. So the first one we're giving away is the Aquatic Life 48-inch LED hybrid and decor end caps. Tell us a little bit about this thing.
Well, Brian, let me tell you, the Aquatic Life 48-inch hybrid T5, it's a really, really cool light fixture. Anybody who's into reefing and gets really geeky about lighting and coverage and spread and eliminating hard shadows and really kind of having what is considered an optimal lighting setup in this day and age for the technology we have right now, they all know what this is. So what the T5 hybrid from Aquatic Life allows you to do is bring your own LED fixture, or if you've already got your own LED fixture, it's going to kind of house that LED fixture within two T5 hybrid strips,
right?
And it takes that LED and makes the lighting way smoother. So LEDs are known for having hot spots, even when they have really good spread. A lot of the time you have a lot of hard shadows, and the T5 kind of eliminates those hard shadows, gives you a nice even spread of light. It's an SPS lover's dream. They're super, super popular, and if you can't tell, I love them. I'm a big fan. I've actually got a couple of these fixtures, my own, that I haven't even really used on a tank yet. I just hoard stuff.
Yeah.
So we're giving one of these away right now to one lucky winner. So
now with that said, I saw someone in the chat ask, what happens if you win something you have no use for? So what if the person who wins this has no use for it? Well,
Craigslist?
Yeah, you have there's two choices. We're going to be contacting everyone who wins today. You don't have to be watching to actually win the prize. It's nice if you're here to join us. We're going to email you out and say, hey, you won this, and then arrange shipping and all that. If you don't want it, you can tell us and we'll redraw. We'll draw a new winner, and they'll get it, and hopefully they want it. Or you could just get it and
do what you want with it.
If you want to sell it, sell it. If you want to do whatever you want. But that's essentially it. You can either say no, thank you, thanks anyway, give it to someone else, or
yeah, it's up to you.
Whatever. So
donate it to me. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
the very first prize.
Okay.
Aquatic Life 48-inch LED hybrid and decor end caps. Thank you, Aquatic Life, for this. Thomas, would you do us the honors, please?
I shall. Okay, so hailing from Ontario, Canada, the winner of the 48-inch Aquatic Life LED hybrid fixture with decor end caps, I'm going to butcher this last name.
Go for it anyway.
Is William XU. William XU is your last name. I'm sorry that I can't pronounce that. I'm assuming it's Sue or Chew. Congratulations!
You did it! You got it! You won! That's awesome. Congrats, man.
Oh.
We'll be in touch via email, and we will, we'll arrange that to get that out to you.
Make sure you get it. And feel free, anybody who wins anything, if you want to send us like unboxings of you receiving your prize, or show us what you're going to use it for, or anything like that, I'd love to see it.
Yep. So please do so.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, that would be great. All right, so that's our very first giveaway. We're gonna wait.
That felt good.
That felt really nice,
I
right?
want to do another one.
Let's. You want to do another one? We can do another one.
No. Let's
wait. Spencer Bank with a super chat saying you inspired Betta 5-gallon to 125-gallon planted discus in 6 months.
Awesome.
That's really cool.
Send me pictures.
Yeah, really cool. Let's see.
I love the support in the chat. People are saying congrats. You guys are the best.
Yes. We love you guys. We love all you guys. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's look for some questions. So we're going to do some Q&A today.
Yeah, well,
Thomas brought a special thing to unbox and give you a little bit of a product feature at some point too.
Yeah.
So we'll jump into some questions while we wait for some other prizes to be given away. Let's see. Where do we have a song? No, people are singing in the chat. That you know they're happy when they're singing, putting the song lyrics. Okay. Question: are all almond leaves equal? I see Indian almond leaves and recently Vietnamese almond leaves. Same tree, different region.
I have no idea if the only thing I'd really be concerned with, as long as the leaf is truly the same species, the only thing I'd be concerned with is how it was collected, whether it was done so ethically by, appropriately aged individuals, so on and so forth. I don't think either of those regions is necessarily going to have an issue with that. But, and whether or not the process for taking them from wherever they're from and making sure that they are free from any kind of pests, whether that's microbial, bacterial, fungal, anything like that. Those would be truly my only concerns. So I don't know what the purists say. I'm sure there's some sort of almond leaf guru behind some keyboard somewhere who's going to be like, no, you have to get them from this region for this specific reason. Maybe their growing periods are a little bit different, and then therefore the almond leaves from one region are more robust than the other. I'm not entirely sure. But realistically, if it's an almond leaf from the exact same species of tree, like the same almond tree species, then I don't really see there being much of a difference.
Awesome. All right. Next up, is it true that a fantail goldfish, after being in a 20-gallon tank for 4 years, will begin to grow again, thus possibly dying because its organs cannot stretch out after being stunted? Good question.
Okay, so here's the thing. They never really stop growing. They stop growing properly. So as far as I understand the science of it, when fish are in a box or container that's too small for them, they'll have rapid growth to a point, and then they'll hit that point and seem to stop growing very much. The problem is internally, their organs and everything else want to keep growing. So it's like stuffing a suitcase too tightly. Ultimately, it just leads to a shortened lifespan in the fish, and sometimes they'll end up deformed or not look the way they're supposed to because they don't have the space to grow. But you'll notice, and a lot of people will actually talk about this, even if you're going to, let's say, grow a bunch of African cichlids out from baby, maybe inch long, 2 inch long fry, to their adult size, which let's say is going to be 6 inches or more. You wouldn't want to do that in a 20-gallon tank and then move them to a 30 when you think they stop growing, and then to a 40, and so on and so forth, because you probably won't notice that they slow down in growth so much until they've already been stunted for a while in that box. It's way easier to throw them just in the larger tank right away, let's say 125. And what you'll notice is people who put those small fry in a very large tank, their forever home, let's say, and feed them and take care of them, those fish will seem to grow a lot more rapidly. And the reason is because they're not facing any kind of restriction in their environment, and they just continue to grow. They don't go through any kind of a stunting. So yeah, I would always just go straight to the aquarium that fish should be in. I wouldn't keep a fancy goldfish in a 20-gallon ever. I would start at a 60 for a single fancy goldfish. That'd be all right, a 55. And then, yeah, just that would be it. It'll grow appropriately and then stop growing when it's full size, and then that's that. You won't face any of that stunting. Cool. I hope that makes sense.
Next up, we have a super chat question from the Incredible Nothing, which I love that name, by the way.
That's awesome.
Red-tailed shark in 29-gallon?
I wouldn't. Red-tailed sharks are very aggressive. They need more space, and they're not a small fish, so I would avoid them.
Short and sweet.
Yep.
Let's do another giveaway.
Okay.
Do we want to give away... we have 3 prizes from Fritz. We have their Grand Prize, then we have their Freshwater Prize, and then we have their Saltwater Prize.
Sure.
So right here we have not the Grand Prize, but the 2...
Fresh and saltwater
prizes?
and
saltwater prizes.
Sure.
Or we have the ZooMed 3 prizes from ZooMed. What do you feel like? Let's let you guys choose. ZooMed or Fritz? Which one should we do?
Fritz Aquatics or ZooMed? And Michael, thank you.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Well, we're going to choose soon. Okay, I think we're going to choose. That's right. We have like a 10-second delay.
We do have a 10-second delay.
I always forget that. I wish we were...
So anyways, Fritz Aquatics makes all kinds of supplements and salt and stuff. So they're mostly liquid additives, powdered additives, and that sort of thing. See you up, Fritz. Fritz. Let's
do ZooMed. I'm just kidding. Okay.
We'll do ZooMed a little bit later.
Yeah.
Oh, a couple of ZooMeds. I think Fritz wins.
Fritz is,
So
we'll go with Fritz. All right, so Fritz it is. 2 of their 3 prizes. These are the freshwater and saltwater prize packs. Thomas, would you do the honors, please? Actually, before you do, I do want to take a quick minute here and just say that we really appreciate these sponsors, these vendors that have helped out with this. They generously donated these things to give away to you guys. So everyone like Fritz or ZooMed, API, Polyplab, Ecological Laboratories, all of them. Thank you guys so much. So with that said, Thomas, who wins?
Yeah, and if you guys aren't familiar with any of these companies, look at them because they are honestly reputable brands, and I've used products from all of them, and I, to this day, still use products from all of them. So yeah. I'm not just, being like, hey, check them out because. No, I love them all. All right. So, for the Fritz Aquatics prize packs. Now, I will say this. If these 2 people are like one person's freshwater and the other person's saltwater,
we can switch.
We can swap them. So
sure.
If you can't use this stuff, don't worry. We'll figure it out. Haha! Okay, so for the freshwater prize pack from Fritz Aquatics, from Illinois, we have Kimbria Paran.
Woo!
Congratulations. And from New York, for the saltwater prize pack, we have Jason Rivas.
Woohoo!
I hope I'm pronouncing your names correctly. Congratulations, guys.
We will be in touch with you. We will email you and get that stuff sent out to you ASAP. And again, if you guys decide you want to swap or whatever, we can work that out too. So congratulations, guys. You guys win those. We have another Fritz Grand Prize pack coming up later on. So good job, guys. Another question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do another question. All right. Where were we? About 4 weeks ago, I set up a 20-gallon low-tech planted tank. I've been trying to do a fishless cycle with food and stability, but I'm still reading no ammonia, nitrate, or nitrite. The water's gotten really low, and the tank has gotten really dirty. I want to clean it and add some water, and I'm also considering adding the fish, zebra danios, and or shrimp, amanos. What's your recommendation for my situation? my situation.
Yeah, go ahead. Like, you can definitely, you don't have to let the water get low or anything. Even when you're cycling a tank, topping up with fresh water because evaporation happened won't affect the cycle. And the reason it's not really going to affect the cycle at all, not in any way that you're going to be able to measure, is because the only thing that really evaporates when water evaporates is the H2O itself. So anything in the water, whether it's heavy metals or ammonia or anything else.
I see Jason Rivas. He's in the chat here. Congrats!
Yeah, I'm so glad. I was saying to Brian earlier that I hope we have the people here as they win because it'd be so much fun.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Continue.
No, it's all good. So any of those things in the water that are not actually just water, H2O, they're going to stay there and get more concentrated as the water evaporates. So salt, for instance, the reason it's so important to top up in saltwater tanks and keep that level consistent in the tank is because as the water evaporates, the amount of salt in the tank goes up, which you don't necessarily want. So, yes, top up the tank whenever you're ready. Cleaning the tank, if it's a lot of algal buildup, like you're seeing a lot of algae and stuff like that, yeah, absolutely, you can clean that up. You're not really going to disrupt the cycle immensely. One of the reasons you're probably not registering much of a cycle is because you have live plants in the tank. So even with that bioload happening, the plants do use some ammonia. They are going to use any nitrate that pops up as long as they've got enough light and adequate CO2. I know it's a low-tech tank, so you probably don't have CO2, but if your lighting is on the lower end, they're going to use whatever CO2 is available with that lighting to uptake nutrients. So yeah, give it a little bit of a cleaning and just keep going. As long as when you put those danios in, because if it is the plants preventing the cycle because they're just using things, just be very careful to continuously test when you put those danios in. Don't put a whole whack load in all at once. Just put a handful, maybe 3 to 5 tops, and test every day for ammonia while they're in there, just to make sure that nothing gets out of hand. But yeah, I don't see any issue with that. You probably are just having that thing happen where your plants are kind of making it difficult to do a fishless cycle without you really overloading with food, and you don't want a ton of ammonia in the water with plants anyways. All right.
Cool. Kimberly is also, both winners are here in the chat.
Yay!
Yeah, they're both here. Congrats,
Yay!
Congrats, guys. That's awesome that you're both here.
I hope you have freshwater and saltwater tanks respectively.
Yeah, we hope that works out for
and
you
guys.
guys.
And if it doesn't,
we'll
talk to each other. Maybe you can swap.
Yeah. Don't forget to hit that like button, by the way. We have a lot of stream left to go. Hit that like button.
We got a lot of racetrack.
Let's make it a party.
Look at this.
That's a stuck. Let's make it a party. Hit that like button for us if you haven't already. We appreciate that. We have a super chat from Mark Hill. Mark Hill. Good morning, y'all. Is Eheim leaving the USA or just a rumor?
Oh, I didn't hear anything about that. Now I'm going to have to look into that, Mark.
Yeah. You got us all nervous.
I can't imagine it'd be leaving the USA. That seems very unrealistic. So I'll look into that and get back to the world of you guys.
Yeah.
Now I'm nervous. That's like
they're your boys, man.
The only thing scarier than that to me is getting divorced. If my wife was like, "I'm leaving you," that's
at least I still have you.
That's the only thing scarier than Eheim being like, "I'm leaving you." I love you, Eva. I'm kidding. Anyways.
Oh man, this is exciting. It's awesome that you guys are actually here. I'm still thrilled that these guys are in the chat watching.
I was really hopeful we'd have a bunch of people in the chat that win.
Yeah, we had one person. Okay, chat's going nuts here, but I have one person who asked, "May I ask how you guys selected the winners? It seems like you already have the winners printed out." Yes, we do.
We do.
Did you do a draw before you went live? We did.
Yes.
So the contest actually ended midnight Thursday night.
Yep.
Which meant all day Friday was our day to randomly select. So we didn't do it ourselves, like going.
We used a platform.
Yeah, we used the platform we used for the actual giveaway where you went and entered. They randomly will draw. They'll use their algorithm or their computer. They'll use their computer to draw all the winners, and it gives us the list.
Yeah.
So it was all completely random, drawn from that list from all your entries. So that's how we selected every winner, and it gave me that day in between Thursday and today to actually get all our fancy pants envelopes made up so Thomas can read them.
So if you didn't win, blame Gleam. It has nothing to do with us.
Bus Gleam.
Yeah, exactly. Take that, Gleam.
Oh man! All right, you know what I want to do right now?
What's that?
Well, when this went live, this whole giveaway, our worldwide community felt a little left out. They wanted, because this was a North American giveaway. So,
absolutely.
So what we did, what we had planned to do, and what we ended up doing was launching a video call
Yes!
contest. Yeah, like so 10 phone calls with you, like video chats with you, where people can from around the world connect with you, show their aquariums, get advice from you on their setups, and like a one-on-one call. Thomas reacts, but it's to you personally. Yeah. So we did that, and we've drawn those winners as well.
Nice.
So we have that list. Now, we could announce all 10 at once, but what's the fun in that? So let's instead, I think, I would love to, if you can maybe read a couple.
Read the first couple?
Yeah, we'll save it. We'll see what happens.
I'm really looking forward to doing those video chats, because like I mentioned, we did one before with one lucky winner we gave away during a stream, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys got going on and seeing what kind of questions you have for me. You know, maybe those tatas, those questions you're too afraid to ask on a live chat with everybody else because you don't want them to see the question you're asking.
Yep. You can do it personally with this guy and ask anything.
It doesn't even have to be aquarium related. Yeah, you can ask me about my other hobby. I don't care. Yeah. This is just a hangout. Just gonna hang out.
All right, so I have the envelope with our 10 winners. Feel free to read as many as you wish, really.
You know what? I'll do the first two. Oh, this is gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
You know what? Just seeing the places that I'm gonna be getting calls from is so cool. I don't think I've ever talked to anyone from at least 4 of these countries.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Ready? So the first 2 winners to have video chats with me, video calls, one-on-one, hang out. It's gonna be fun. From Australia.
From down under.
Down under, Clinton Bishop. You and I, we got a little chat that we gotta have. That sounds so menacing. We gonna hang out.
We need to have a talk.
Yeah. And from Germany, we've got Raymond Thurlow.
Woo! 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 Good job, guys.
So I'm gonna keep this one right here because I'm gonna have to dip back to that soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have some one-on-one video chats and talk about stuff and things, aquatics, whatever you like. It's gonna be fun.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. Back to some questions. Caleb Aquatics with a super chat. Thank you so much, Caleb. We do appreciate the super chats, guys. By the way, if you want your question bumped up, if you support us with the super chat, we'll bump it to the front. We do appreciate that. Caleb says, changing water on 25 of my tanks at 13 years old. 25 of my tanks. That's way beyond MTS.
That's my camera props.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Keep it up. And Danbo, I saw your message there. Thank you very much. I tried to look spiffy for this wonderful event.
Wow. 25 tanks at 13.
That's a lot of tank. Now, are they all yours, or is it like your family kind of does the fish thing together? Or is it just your hobby? What are you keeping? What's going on? Give us some more information. That's incredible. Yeah. I didn't have 25 tanks. I think the most I ever had going at one time is probably 6.
Well done. You've out-tanked him.
Yeah, at your age, I did not have that many tanks.
Amazing.
That's incredible.
Raymond T. I think he's our friend from Germany. He's in the chat. He says, I won. I can't wait to pick your brain.
Yes! Raymond, glad you're here.
Congrats, Raymond. Thanks for entering. We do appreciate that.
I'm so stoked.
Cool, man. Oh, that was awesome. All right. I feel like we got to give more stuff away.
Okay.
I feel like we got to do it.
Let's do it, man.
Let's do some gift card, Big Al's online gift cards.
Oh,
so
yes.
In addition to all of the actual prize packs that our vendors donated, Big Al's is also contributing $1,000 worth of gift cards. So we have
a
$250. We have 2 125 e-gift cards and 10 $50 e-gift cards.
Fat Rabbit, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Fat Rabbit. Coffee's on me today, boys. Thanks so much, man. You know, we really appreciate you and all you guys who show up to these chats every day and support us.
It means the world to us.
It does. So it's thanks to you guys that were even here. So
and
Fat
if
Rabbit,
we go to Tim Hortons, that's 10 days of coffee.
Yeah, that's true.
We go to Starbucks, we're splitting a latte.
We'll be economical about it. All right, so
I'm just kidding.
So these gift cards. Let me see if of course I didn't write on the outside of the envelope, which I should have done.
That's okay.
Yeah, so these Big Al's gift cards. It's worth noting that these are e-gift cards, so valid for our online store.
Only.
If you're in Canada or the U.S. online, that's where you can use them. You can't use them in store, unfortunately.
So they are limited to essentially hardware. No liveware.
Right.
That is the weirdest way I've ever said that. Dry goods. Not live goods.
50 Big Al's $50 e-gift cards, 10 winners. Should we do all 10?
Let's do all 10.
Let's do all 10.
I want to see as many smiles as possible in this chat.
All right. $50 Big Al's e-gift cards for bigalspets.com or bigalspets.ca.
I love that that's the small prize because $50 is nothing to shake a stick at.
That's nothing. That's $50 to apply to your order for whatever you want. That's pretty solid.
Awesome.
And we still have 2 125s and a 250 to give away.
For a lot of people, that's going to be like media for their canister or for whatever filter for at least a few months, possibly a year, depending on what you got. Could be food. And anyways, I digress.
Good luck, guys. We hope you win. Thomas, would you do the honors?
I would do the honors. Here we go. All right. For Big Al's $50 e-gift cards, usable at bigals.com or bigals.com/ca if you're in Canada, we've got from California, Nancy Kruger. From Montana, Jess, I hope I say this right, Jess Lucero.
We'll say that.
Aha!
Correct us if we're wrong in the chat.
From Oregon, Eric Meese or Meese. I hope I said it right at least one of those times. From Pennsylvania, Jamie F. It's a very short last name, Jamie. Again from Pennsylvania, Patrick Harvey.
Pennsylvania represent?
Yeah, from Illinois, Angel Marin. From Ontario, Brett Latondris. Guys' last names aren't making this easy on me. From Illinois, again Illinois represent, Mike Crouch.
Woo! Mike.
From Ohio, we've got Eric Swearingen.
Swearingen? I'm going to say Swearingen on that one.
Okay, whatever. I am not fluent in names. The first names I'm usually okay with.
We're doing our best.
From New Jersey, last but not least, we have Juanita White. Or Juanita White? I'm assuming it's Juanita.
I'm going to say Juanita. Juanita. Do we have Juanita here?
I thought I got it right the first time, but just in case. So congratulations, guys! $50 gift cards.
We'll be emailing you guys. So again,
I would say don't spend it all in one place, but you don't really have a choice.
Kind of gotta. So we'll be emailing all you guys at the starting Monday, sending out those emails Monday morning to let you guys know that you won and to sort out all of the details there. So congrats to all our winners of those $50 Big Al's e-gift cards. That's a nice day for those people.
JBF's in the chat.
JB, all right. Congrats.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
We will be in touch. You will. So many Canadian winners. Yeah, well, it's a solid mix. Actually, I think it's not quite 50-50. I think there's more American winners than there are Canadian, but it's close.
It's close.
It's a solid mix. So with that said, let's move on to another question. Let's do another question. New to tanking. Got bad advice from aquarium store. 29-gallon bow front Chinese algae eater attacking other fish. Any advice?
Get rid of it. I really don't have anything else for you. Usually once you have an aggressive fish that's exhibiting aggressive behavior, your choice is either that fish or the other fish. Chances are your Chinese algae eater, you probably got more for the utility of having an algae eater than because Chinese algae eaters are so darn pretty. That wasn't sarcasm, but they're all right. But yeah, it's the same advice I'd give if somebody had a red-tailed shark or ruby shark or any aggressive fish. You just have to get rid of that fish. That's really your only option. So I would call up your local fish store, just say, hey, this fish is not cooperating. Will you take it back? A lot of the time, fish stores will give you a credit towards something else as long as that fish is still in really good health. But yeah. That was not a good fish store that sold somebody with a 29 a Chinese algae eater. Not the best option for you. I'm sorry you're going through that. It happens.
Yeah.
Just ostracize that little fishy.
I feel bad though.
Yeah.
It's not nice getting bad advice, but it happens.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Exactly.
Okay, next question. I'm trying to find our next prize. I think I know what we're going to give away. But let's move on to our next question while I do that. Can Pristella's Charicidae? You can read that one.
Pristella tetras?
Sure, I'm sure. Get nematodes from live tubifex worms that make their way into the substrate. How to get rid of tubifex worms in eco-complete substrate tank with cories and snails too. That's a big one. That's a lot to unpack there.
So the tough part really, like, you could. It's not easy. If you have live plants and stuff, medicating for something that's going to kill invertebrates is going to be hard. A lot of the time, people with planted tanks also want shrimp or other invertebrates like snails in their tank. So again, medicating can be hard. You can try siphoning them out to kind of keep the population as subdued as possible, as long as they're not actually bothering your fish or causing any other issues. I wouldn't really worry too much, but if we're talking about something that's going to be parasitic for your fish, and there are all kinds of different nematodes and stuff, but I've had them in tanks before and just not worried about it. They're just these little white worms kind of down by the substrate. Sometimes you'll see them on the glass if there's algae down around the bottom of the substrate where you haven't quite like scraped out. But yeah. Your options really are a medication for invertebrates like copper-based. Anything that's going to kill parasites should do a number on worms, nematodes, stuff like that. But keep in mind, it'll also kill shrimp. It'll also kill snails and other things that you might want in the tank at some point, which makes that a less desirable option. So siphoning out or trying to find something that will specifically predate on them, which I don't know of anything off the top of my head, but that doesn't mean that something doesn't exist. That's what I got for you.
All right, we have another
I love
super
the hard
chat.
questions, especially when I don't know the answer.
When I see the wheels turning in there, I'm like,
man.
oh, this is gonna be good, and the smoke coming from the ears.
Yeah, lots of smoke.
From the Incredible Nothing, a super chat. Thank you so much. Hi again. Just wondering, what would be the biggest size lone fish I would be able to fit in a 29-gallon? And congrats on 100K. Thank you. And he wants to know in inches.
Okay, so that really depends not just on the physical size of the fish, but the behavior of the fish. So, for instance, you wouldn't want to put a 4-inch rainbow in that tank because they're open water swimmers. They like to have a lot of space. Typically, you want them in something at least 4 feet just so that they can exercise. But you might be, okay to put like a 4-inch catfish that's going to essentially be a bottom feeder and be pretty, low key, not very mobile, usually hide. So it's not just the size of the fish, but also the behavior of the fish and what the fish requires in terms of space. For a 29-gallon tank, you're dealing with, if I remember dimensions correctly, it's 30 inches by 12 inches by 16 or 20 inches tall, something like that. Yeah, 29 I think is a little bit taller than a 20-gallon and 6 inches longer. I would honestly, if you're looking for just a single fish, you could do something interactive and fun. Look at maybe there are some dwarf species or small species of pufferfish that can be a lot of fun. Spotted puffers stay relatively small. A single spotted puffer in a 29-gallon is it's enough space. There are some other puffers that are a little bit more, I wish I knew their names off the top of my head, that are a little bit more oddball looking. They are a little bit more elongated, upturned faces. They more resemble like wood or leaf litter. They camouflage a lot better. They're not as boisterous. They'll hide a bit more, but they can be really rewarding to work with as well because sometimes the fish you don't get to see all the time has the most interesting behaviors for you to witness versus the puppy dog fish, which a lot of people want. Don't get me wrong, and I think it's great to have a fish that's very interactive. But that's where I would say something more like a spotted puffer would probably come into play. If you just want something flashy and fun, you could do maybe like a trio of neon rainbows. They don't get nearly as large, very flashy, very interesting to watch. There are all kinds of options, but it depends so much on not just the size of the fish, but the behavior of the fish. So figure out what interests you most in terms of fish behaviors or fish, the way they look or how they act in the tank, what part of the tank they're going to take most of their time residing in, and then kind of work backwards through things that are small enough given what their requirements are. So if they need a lot of swimming space, obviously in a 29-gallon tank, you probably don't want to go much over 2 inches versus, if they don't really care about moving much at all, you could probably go up to 4 with relative ease. Okay, I'm done.
Awesome. Caleb, by the way, Caleb Aquatics, who the 13-year-old with 25 tanks. He's got a channel. He said he's got
Nice!
He's got tours on YouTube if you want to check it out. We just subbed you, Caleb.
Guys,
Guys,
I'm gonna watch your stuff, buddy.
guys, go sub to Caleb right now if you don't mind. Let's support this guy. A young guy like that with that kind of passion and trying to get his own YouTube channel off the ground. Let's go support him. Let's sub to him. I'm gonna watch those videos after we're done.
Caleb, you're already at 300 subscribers, and I know when it starts out that doesn't feel like a lot necessarily, but just keep in mind that's like your school gymnasium full of people listening to what you have to say and interested in the things that you're doing. So it's a lot, and you're just going to keep growing. Just keep the passion burning, keep putting out that content, and you will find your crowd, and they will stick with you, buddy. And I'll be watching from my personal account too. I'm going to check out your stuff later.
Yeah, so everyone head over there and subscribe to Caleb because that's really cool, man.
That's awesome.
I skipped over a super chat. My bad. From Leo J. Wood. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Advice on moving fish/tanks houses without depth.
We get this a lot.
Yeah.
So the trick really is to have as little change in terms of environment for the fish as possible. So what I mean by that is through the entire process, if the temperature of the water and the ammonia level and the nitrate level and the pH stay constant, you won't lose any fish during the move. The point at which people sometimes lose fish is when they set the tank up at the new house. If that tank ends up cycling again because the media that was in the canister filter or your hang-on filter ends up getting washed or the bacteria is destroyed in one way or another, that's where you're going to have your biggest issue. Transferring the fish isn't too hard. Use a bucket. I often just convert a bucket. I poke a hole in it basically so I can route some cords through. You want a heater in the bucket, and you'd like to have a air pump as well. If you don't have enough outlets in your car to have a heater, then you want to use something that is well insulated. So sometimes what works really well is bait buckets from fishing stores. Those are oftentimes insulated. You can just modify a cooler or a styrofoam cooler. You can usually find at your grocery store and stuff like that, and use that. But basically keeping their parameters as constant as possible during the actual trip. And then when you set everything back up, do everything in your power to use as much of the water that originally came from the tank. If you can keep about 50% of it, you're doing really well. And then it's basically like doing a big water change. One trick you can do is instead of taking the media in your canister filter or your hang-on filter or whatever it is and just letting it sit while you transfer everything, when you basically get all the fish into buckets, take the filter apart, take all the biomedia and coarse foam sponges, anything that's going to hold bacteria really, and instead of just leaving it in the canister or the hang-on or whatever, rinse it out in whatever water's left in the aquarium that you're going to be disposing of, so the water that's going to get flushed away. Shake out all the debris and stuff, and then take that biomedia and leave it in the bucket with the fish. That way that biomedia is going to have oxygen. It's going to have the same parameters it's had the whole time. It's not coming into contact with air, really. It's not going to be coming into contact with chlorinated tap water because you're rinsing it under tap water, which you should never do. And then your biomedia should survive the trip all well and good. So when you get there and you set everything back up, nothing's really changed. And that's really the trick. As little change as actually possible. That's it.
Cool.
It's pretty straightforward.
Awesome. We have Tim Bennett with a $50 super chat.
Tim Bennett!
Yeah, thanks so much, man. He says, congrats. We appreciate it. And again, you are having you show up every week. We really do appreciate that.
Yeah,
supporting
it's incredible.
Us. Yeah, all you guys, we really love having you guys around. So thank you. We have a super chat from the Mrs. Meldrew fan club. I don't know who Mrs. Meldrew is, but she has a fan club.
Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, really, really appreciate that, guys. I'm going to... You know what? We're going to do another giveaway right now.
Yes!
Now, listen. The one prize I know you are the most excited to give away is... We're not going to give it away now, but we're going to talk a bit about it. This ProClear Aquatic Systems 53-gallon cylinder aquarium.
Yes.
Winner gets their choice of white or black.
Yes.
Shipped to their home.
Yes.
We're going to give that away today.
Yes.
But we're not going to give it away until we hit 200 likes. We're at 85. We got 214 people watching.
It's gonna happen way before the end of the stream. If that.
Oh no. Okay. No. 200. No.
Let's see. I look. I know you guys. And I think you're going to pull it off faster than we expect you to.
I'm not saying we'll give it away when we get, but if we don't get 200 likes, we're going to put it off until the very, very, very last minute. 200 likes. I want to see if we can do that.
Look, we're at 90.
Well, let's see. Challenge accepted.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm telling you, they're gonna do it.
All
Don't
right.
underestimate them.
Oh no, I'm challenging them.
It's a good challenge.
Let's see if they will rise to the occasion.
It's a good challenge. It's a good
105, 113. I'm getting nervous now. Okay. Look,
I told you, it's gonna happen like this now.
we will, if we hit 200, we'll give it away sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Okay. Next prize we're gonna give away.
Awesome.
Let's do
131, Brian.
Oh my God. You guys. You're making me look foolish.
Oh,
all right.
I love this.
Next up, we're gonna give away the MistKing Ultimate Misting System.
Yes. Okay. So let me tell you a bit about
this one.
this.
Let's tell us about this one.
So I don't know how many of you out there are into vivariums or dart frogs or anything like that, but anybody who is into keeping tropical plants, orchids, anything that needs high humidity, keeping dart frogs, keeping chameleons, setting up these 100% totally naturalistic vivariums full of plants, moss, etc. They know MistKing, and that's because MistKing is like the the Ferrari of misting systems. It's digitally controlled, so they have their own little digital controller. The pumps are built for this. It's not like a reused pressure pump. They're built from the ground up specifically for MistKing for this application, so they last a really long time. They're very quiet for this type of pump. It's actually incredible. I've never used another misting system since I started using MistKing. I've used other ones in the past, but since I started using MistKing, I literally cannot go back because they're so good. Now, this is the ultimate misting system. So you get the actual mister itself. You get what they call a zip drip, which is just a pressure relieving system that builds into it. So as soon as the misting pump stops, the pressure is relieved in the lines. You don't get any dripping from the nozzles after. So it reserves a little bit of water and just stops any potential from over misting. And they give you a bunch of extra lines and tubing and spray nozzles and stuff. I love this thing. So,
and you will too.
I'm gonna give it away.
Whoever wins, you will love it.
And here's the thing: if you don't have any desire to use it for pets, one thing you can use this for is if you have a patio, you can in the summer hook these misting nozzles up to posts or anything in your patio and literally have it mist you while you're outside. And I've had people set them up that way. So if you want like a patio cooling system, same deal. It's the same technology. Anyways.
Cool. Well, all that said and done, let's see who the lucky winner is. Do I have the right envelope? I was afraid I was going to do the Oscars thing where we announced the wrong winner. You know, when they did that? I want to avoid that at all costs. So here is the winner. Thomas, will you please?
Thank you. And the winner for the MistKing Ultimate Misting System from Florida, Nathaniel Metzger. Congratulations.
You did it.
And let me tell you, if you don't end up using it for pets and you live in Florida, there's only a few other states I can think of where this would be desperately needed on a hot day. So, congrats. Enjoy it.
You win.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we'll check that guy off the list. Given away officially. We'll be in touch with you, man. Nathaniel, congrats. All right, so should we jump into more questions, or should we give another giveaway?
Let's do one more.
Let's do one more. All right. All right, this one we're going to give away here. This is from API, who generously donated many prize packs, and then one of their grand prize, which is the API Philstar canister filter.
Yes.
So this is for that canister filter.
This is a good canister filter. I've used the API filters in the past. The Rena XP canister filters, I believe they go by, made by API. Fantastic filters.
Who's the winner? Winner. Chicken dinner. Yeah, they heard a child. Yeah, that's my kids.
Yeah.
They're upstairs.
We're parents.
Yeah.
Not to the same children. Let's not get things confused. I'm at Brian's house.
Visiting.
Yes, just visiting. The winner of the API Philstar canister filter, from Alberta. I hope I don't mess this up, Glenn. is Glenn, because I already said Glenn, to Shishirer.
Nailed it! Yeah! Glenn, congrats, buddy.
Congrats, Glenn.
You got a new API Fill-Star canister filter heading your way.
A good reason to set up another tank, or just an upgrade for what you already got. Who knows?
Yeah. Good job, guys. All right. Let's hit another question up while I get some more prizes lined up here. Can I keep a betta in my 10-gallon tank with guppies and neon tetras?
I probably wouldn't. If the tank was a little bit bigger, maybe. But if the betas don't like other fish being too close, and that's going to be a little bit cramped. I'll just leave it at that. Just keep in mind that betas are extremely territorial, and they like to fight for their territory, and they like to make sure that everything around them knows that that's their home, and they will chase off other fish. Some fish, not as big of a deal. I honestly don't think the neon tetras will be much of a problem, but it was guppies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, guppies have big fancy tails, and you know what betas have? Big fancy tails. You know what male betas look for? Big fancy tails to fight to the death.
Yikes. I'm glad I'm not a guppy.
Well, the reason it's to the death, in the wild, the beta or the opponent in that situation that loses the battle would swim away. But if you lose a battle and you're stuck in a car with someone, I don't think they're going to stop punching you. Yeah, basically they just get beaten to death because they can't retreat and they get stuck in their territory. So it's a bad idea. Anyways, moving forward.
Moving on.
I don't know who gets in a fight in a car.
I've never done it.
Me neither.
What's the absolute best plant substrate for low-tech tank? I want to change it out to something that won't get muddy too quickly. Thank you.
Okay, so if you want something that's not going to get muddy, Eco-Complete by Carib Sea is a really good option. I've used it a bunch of times, and what I used in the low-tech tank, which I'd stick to the coarser version of it, not the sand, but the fluorite from Sea Chem, fluorite dark, standard fluorite, fluorite red, all of those have a decent grain size to them. It's, I would say, like kind of like squished pea gravel in shape and size. That might be more what you're looking for. If you're planning to do any smaller dainty plants, which not normally in low tech, but if you are, Eco-Complete's a better option. It's a little bit finer. It's still not going to get muddy necessarily, but it is finer, so it'll do a better job of holding small roots than the other one, fluorite.
Cool. Good?
Yeah.
We have a super chat from
Yay!
Alex Lang. Thanks so much,
Thank
Alex
you.
Lang. Your hashtag Thomas trainees got our 20-gallon tank set up.
Yay!
3 dwarf gouramis, 2 small catfish. But we do have ick. Can we dose flourish for plants with the Pimifix, Melifix for treatment? Fish are doing great.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not a pharmacist. I don't really know. I don't think Melaleuca or I can't remember, tea tree is Melaleuca. I don't remember what Pimifix is. Anyways, I don't think those are necessarily going to react badly with flourish or anything else. But whenever you're dealing with ick, there's a few things you can do to try to help speed it along. One of those things is raise the temperature. That speeds up the life cycle of the ick. Identifying why they got ick is pretty important. So if you haven't tested your water, test your water. See if your ammonia is high. See if your nitrate's overly high. Ick is usually something that pops up because of a weakened immune system. So it's usually a secondary issue, kind of like a bacterial infection in fish is usually a result of an injury rather than the injury itself. So ick can be looked at in very much the same way most of the time. Try to find out why they got ick and then treat. So a little bit of temperature raising will help with the life cycle speeding up so the ick goes away faster. But more importantly, you got to rectify whatever made them get ick in the first place so they don't just keep getting it.
Good luck. We're going to do another giveaway.
Sounds good.
We're going to do Polyplab giveaway. So,
Whoa!
So tell us a bit. We have 3 prize packs that come with swag, and then
Yes.
3 prize packs sans swag.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about Polyplab.
I may be able to include swag in all of them. I haven't decided yet.
Okay. Well, let's.
We'll see what happens. But the actual products themselves are the same across all. And I'm going to be honest, I don't remember all of them because it's a fair amount of stuff.
Yeah.
But some of the best parts of it I was just blown away when Polyplab was like, yeah, we'll give everybody this. I was like, okay.
Why not? Yeah.
So number one, their lens kit for using with your cell phone to take photographs of your aquarium. It filters the light out properly, especially when you're dealing with high actinic lighting. It really makes the corals pop. It looks incredible. So they're giving one of those lens kits away in each of the prize packs. Also, they have a little flashlight that is specifically in a really beautiful blue spectrum that really pronounces fluorescing in corals. So when you're at your local shop, if they don't have the best lighting in the world, or if you just want to look around your tank at night while the lights are off and still see all the fluorescence in your corals and stuff, you can use that little pocket torch. I actually have one that I take to stores with me, because a lot of the time, like if a coral's not under the perfect lighting, you can kind of, by using one of these flashlights or torches if you're in the UK, you can see the pigment that you can't see under the lighting that the store has.
Yeah.
So you can see potential in corals that you might not otherwise be able to see, and then you'll pick something that ends up being extremely awesome that you just couldn't tell. Maybe the store couldn't tell either. For a pretty awesome price. So, anyways, beyond that, they're giving you polyp booster, reef rights, some coral glue, I believe. Some other stuff in there. Everybody's going to get some Polyplab stickers.
Yep.
And then for the swag, it's either t-shirts or hats. I have three t-shirts and 3 hats.
Yeah, I love the hats.
I was either going to do the hats and t-shirts together for 3 people.
Gotcha.
Or the hats and then the t-shirts and just randomly sync that up.
Gotcha. Well,
I don't know what I'm going to do. What should I do? Let me know in the chat if I should.
And in the meantime, we will give away, we'll just say 6 prize packs, and we'll decide.
6 prize packs.
Everyone gets the same actual Polyplab product. So all that will be the same, and then we'll figure out the swag at a later date. Hit us with it.
All right, so these were like, when Polyplabs came on board with this, I was so stoked, because they're honestly really cool prize packs. The Polyplabs prize pack. Say that 10 times fast.
Thomas, goof.
First, from New York, Avi Serber. Congratulations, Avi. From Arizona, Joseph Kern. And from Washington, Zach Kaluza. Congratulations, guys. And yes, so if we're just doing the swag for the 3, just give me the shirt. Okay. No. Then they would be the swag winners. Otherwise, I'm just going to divvy it up with everybody. From Ontario, Vincent A.
Vincent.
Congratulations, Vincent. From Wisconsin, Quentin Timo.
Cool name.
I like it. And from Washington, Malon Otero. I hope I pronounced your names correctly. Congratulations.
Well done, guys.
You will love this, especially if you are in a reefing. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And if you're not into reefing, you're going to want to get into reefing.
Cool. All right, so we will email you guys shortly with information on how we're going to get that out to you, and he's going to decide how he's going to divvy up all these because they're at his house right now.
This is what we're going to do. When we email everybody for these, you're going to tell me what your shirt size is, and I'm going to give shirts to the people who have shirt sizes that match, and I'll give the hats to the other people. If you just want a hat, I'm sorry, but I got to try to make it so everybody can get a little bit of something. That's originally why I was just going to give hats and t-shirts to 3 people.
Right.
But I think we can split the swag up a bit.
Yeah.
So let me know your t-shirt size when we reach out to you, and I'll try to match everything up as best as possible. Or if you don't like hats or t-shirts.
Congrats, guys, though. It's really, really exciting. And we have so much more to give away still. We've given away so much, and we still have so much more.
I know.
Let's see here. Brenner Hidalgo with a super chat says, "Hey guys, hey, what's going on?" Junior Bullen also with a super chat says, "Can we have the stuff behind you since Brian's never gonna use it?" That's hilarious. Yes, please. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna set these up. I am, but with this giveaway, all the everything that went into making this actually work and function, it was my plate was super full. So it is, especially with Thomas's studio out of commish. I am going to be setting these up and doing some videos with you guys, showing me and my kids setting these up and kind of gauging from a beginner's perspective, someone who isn't as knowledgeable, setting these up and kind of finding out their ease of use. How easy is it to get them
How
set
is
up
it going to
running?
look on me if Brian can't do it?
It's going to say a lot about you.
Isn't that
More
the...
than- yeah.
If Brian, like, especially if you fail on purpose.
Yeah.
Thomas doesn't know anything. He's
No.
the worst teacher ever.
I will use the extensive knowledge base that you have imparted on us all with our videos. If I need to rewatch some of our older videos, which I probably will, I'll do that, and I'll get these all set up within the next few weeks. It's just this giveaway. All of it was.
Oh, it's been a production.
It took me 6 weeks to build those opening graphics. No, I'm just kidding. But it took a long time. So I will get around to opening
He did
those.
it from scratch.
Yeah. Right.
He drew everything on paper first and then took pictures of it and then brought it into Illustrator. Anyway.
Yes, I will do it. So again, all right. Next up, no, I asked that one already. We already know that one. The best plant substrate. Let's see. Next question. There's not a lot here. I hope Thomas is enjoying another one of his muffins. He wasn't. We didn't get muffins today.
We did.
Unfortunately. Okay. What is a good algae eater for a 90-liter aquarium? Do you need the conversion?
Yes, because my brain is
No bueno.
no 23.7
gallons.
Okay, so there's a variety of small snails that might work. Nerite snails are pretty good algae eaters, but they leave little calcium egg cases everywhere, so if you don't feel like dealing with that. Autosynclists can be good algae eaters, especially if you have plants and stuff. Just keep in mind you got to offer them a diet beyond just algae. And shrimp of various kinds will work really well. So my go-to is usually just standard Amano shrimp. They do a very good job at keeping algae down. And if you... 23 gallons is a little small for a bushy nose pleco. If it's the only one in there, it'll probably be okay. Although I usually like keeping them in something closer to about 30 gallons. But bushy nose plecos do a very good job, especially while they're young, at cleaning up algae. Once they hit full size, they're not as useful, but they're cool, and I like them. So those are my suggestiones.
Cool. Next up, found a 55-gallon tank set up. What's the best way to prep it for a new life? I don't know how old everything was, but still had muck water in it.
So this could be its own video. You want to inspect, anytime you're getting a used tank, you really want to inspect the silicone around the entire aquarium, the sides, the bottom, everywhere. You want to make sure it's not peeling anywhere. You want to make sure there isn't nicks out of it. If there are, you'd probably be best off resealing the tank before you actually set it up. The last thing you want to do is set up a tank that somebody's just like left to rot for a long time and then have a seam pop because the silicone was abused during its life at that person's home or wherever it was. So inspect the silicone, make sure it looks perfect, make sure it's not peeling off anywhere. If that's good, then it's just a matter of some warm water. You can, if you have calcium buildup on the tank or hard water stains at the top of the tank, vinegar, cleaning vinegar does a very good job. Just soak some paper towel with cleaning vinegar and leave it on those spots, and it'll help dissolve them. Usually takes a few hours. 24 hours is fine. That'll rinse out of the tank, no problem. It's not going to leave any residue behind. Any really hard stuck on algae, if you're having an issue with, I typically use just a flat razor blade, and I will scrape that off. Just be very, very careful when you get close to the silicone not to nick it or lift it. You don't want to damage it at all. And that's really it. If you can, just wipe off whatever algae or gunk is in there with a paper towel, and that's fine too. Warm water usually works better than cold water.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. Elbow grease is really the answer.
That is key. Yeah, that's always
the
key.
techniques in which you apply said elbow grease to.
Yeah. Okay, let's give away some more of our video chats.
Let's do it.
You got the thing.
I do
It's
have
on
the
you.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, see, you had it.
Read it. What do we got?
Ah,
How many did we give away last time?
I think just the two.
Just the two. Let's do another two.
All right.
So to refresh your memory, these are video chats with Thomas for our worldwide community. Because this giveaway was limited to North America, we want to be able to chat with people all over the world. So 2 more people are going to win video chats one-on-one with Handsome over here.
Oh, stop. From England, Christy Blythe.
Sounds English.
We're going to have a video chat and talk all kinds of stuff and have some fun. And from Australia, Harvey Dean.
Harvey Dean.
Again, video call. Have some fun. Some one-on-one time. Let's be friends.
Yeah, very cool. All right, well, congrats. Let's answer some more questions.
I'm gonna strike the name so I don't forget.
That's probably a good idea. Okay, next up. There's so many comments here. Let me see.
I'm so glad everybody's having fun.
Yeah, everyone's
We're
having
at
a good
183.
time. Yeah, well,
we're close.
It's not 200.
I know. We're 17 away from announcing the big one.
You are both so adorable, handsome, looking good. Thank you. That's nice.
I try. I said I would dress up, and I just wanted to follow through. Brian said he'd wear a suit as well, but I guess he wasn't very specific.
Yeah, no,
I wish I had one of those. I totally would have worn one of those.
I've had this for like 5 years, and this is my first time wearing it. Very first time wearing it.
Very appropriate.
Yeah. Do you recommend me starting a 10-gallon community with a female/male betta and 6 neon tetras and 4 panda cories, and last but not least, 4 amano shrimps?
I would recommend... I don't know why people are so obsessed with putting betas in with other fish.
Yeah, we get that a lot. A lot of people asking what kind of.
And I think it's because a lot of people start their aquarium journey with a beta and then learn everything about how you're not supposed to keep betas and bowls and stuff, and then kind of just graduate, and then they're like, oh, well, I have a tank and everything else. Let's put other fish in.
Right.
If you don't yet have a beta, I would find something other than a beta to put in with those fish. Sounds like a good little community beyond that, but... I personally really find betas do the best by themselves. I know it's to a lot of people that sounds like a sad existence, but when your existence is basically mate and defend, and the only things that happen when you defend your territory is you get stressed about keeping your space.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like much fun to me. But I mean, you could do it. You could. But I wouldn't. And if you're going to do it, a female betta is probably better than a male betta. In all honesty.
Cool. Well, go for it. You know, I think the thing is, I think people tend to, when they want to put fish in, they tend to anthropomorphize, I think, a little bit. Like
for sure.
They think, oh, well, I wouldn't like to be in this all by myself, so therefore this little guy is probably lonely, so I should put something in. But I think that's the main thing. You shouldn't do that with animals in general.
And here's the thing. There's something you can do for your betas to give them that real-life simulation of defending their territory without any risk to that beta, like physical risk to that beta or another beta or any other fish. And that's use a small mirror. Hold it there for like 5 seconds. Your beta's going to see it. They're going to flare up like crazy. They're going to attack the glass, and then you take it away, and that beta feels like it did something.
Yeah.
Right? But I still, like, I don't know. For me, I still feel like it is just undue stress.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good exercise for them. Maybe it's a stress that they're just predispositioned to being able to live through on a regular basis. But if I can just, this is me anthropomorphizing. I figure they want to be like me and just sit on a giant beanbag chair and just be like, this is it. Nothing to worry about.
Your beanbag chair?
Yeah, there. You know, like beta leaf, beta hammock.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I just want to give them the life I want for myself.
Yeah.
There's no stress. Relax, eat your food, swim around. Don't even worry about it. You're good.
Oh, the dream.
I know, right?
All right, so good?
Yeah.
All right, good. We have obviously a bunch more questions to get to, but I'm itching to give something else away. I'm itching.
Too.
So let's just do it. Let's see. I just want to have a quick review of our chat here. Where they're saying, tacos for Thomas, donuts for Brian. That would be nice. I could do with a donut right now, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's see what else we got. ZoomEd. Let's do ZoomEd. Let's do a ZoomEd giveaway. So, the lovely people at ZoomEd, they are giving away the AquaFX Model 2 48-inch LED light.
Yep.
That's
a cool LED light too.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
The ZoomEd Macro 75 canister filter.
Yep. And
the ZoomEd AquaSun aquarium controller.
Yes.
So those are the prizes we have from ZoomEd. Do you wanna go ahead and do the honors for us?
I would love to.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. Ho ho. Ho ho ho.
Hoo hoo.
Ho ho. So the ZoomEd AquaFX Model 2 48-inch LED light. This is a really fun little LED fixture. I say little, it's 48 inches long. If you don't have a 48-inch tank, you're going to want one for this. The winner from Oklahoma. I like saying the place first because I hope anybody from
like,
Oklahoma in the chat is
"Oh!"
like, oh, it could be me. Like anytime the local, like the lottery in Canada is like the winner of the whole lottery.
And for a couple seconds, I'm always sure it's me.
It's from said town or said province. I'm like, I did it.
I did it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I'm shutting down the stream.
My time finally came.
I would never shut down the stream. I would just be rich on camera. Brian Swigert.
Brian Swigert.
Swigert. Brian from Oklahoma, you've got yourself a awesome Aquafex Model 2 48-inch LED light from ZoomEd.
Congrats.
The Macro 75 canister filter. From Minnesota, Stephen Allen Kirby.
Congrats, man.
Kirby, one of the most formidable
yes.
Opponents you could possibly have in Super Smash Brothers.
Indeed.
Especially the first one. Jeez, that was almost unfair. Stop dropping rock, Kirby. Okay, then from Missouri. What's with these tangents? Laura Otero.
Laura, hey.
Congratulations. You have yourself an AquaSun aquarium controller, which is basically a nice little timer / power center. I think it's an 8-outlet one to keep your aquarium gear all nice and tidy under your cabinet.
Good job, guys. Congrats. Thank you guys for entering the contest, the giveaway here, and it paid off for you. Thank you to ZoomEd for contributing. Yeah, again, all our sponsors, we couldn't be doing this without their help.
They're awesome.
Yeah, so we do appreciate all of that, and you guys, we do suggest you check them out. I know a lot of you did already during the giveaway, but like them on Facebook, go to their websites. They would really appreciate that because they made this possible as well. So big thanks to all of them. Oh, man.
People are still hurt that Americans keep winning.
What? More Americans won? Yeah, I know, guys. We do have more video chats to give away, worldwide video chats.
Yes.
So those are coming. Do I want to do another giveaway? Yeah, you know what? Let's do another one. I mean, sure. We've already been going at over an hour.
Let's do it.
Let's give away. We have a lot of stuff. So Ecological Laboratories, the Microbe-Lift Special Blend, and the Microbe-Lift PL Quartz.
Cool.
They're giving away 12 of each. So,
yes.
So
it's gonna be a long list.
Yeah. So 24 people essentially are gonna win. We will not do them both. Let's do the special blend.
Fat Rabbit. These gifts are so good. I regret not entering.
Why, Fat Rabbit?
Why didn't you enter?
That was a mistake.
If anybody should have entered, you definitely should have entered.
Fat Rabbit. So while I look for the card here, tell us a bit about Microbe-Lift from Ecological Laboratories.
Microbe-Lift makes a bunch of liquid additives. A lot of them are bacterial in nature to help basically keep your water clean or make sure you have the right kind of beneficial bacteria in the tank. They've got a plethora of products. I've used their products for cycling aquariums and other fun stuff for getting rid of sludge and buildup and stuff like that. Great company, great products. Anybody with an aquarium can use Microbe-Lift. Long story short.
Cool. Well, the list for the Ecological Laboratories Microbe-Lift Special Blend, 16 ounces. Everyone gets a 16-ounce one. Thomas, you're up.
Let's do it. I love the love that Fat Rabbit's getting, too.
Yeah.
Drawer full of rocks. I wish you'd entered, too. You're so supportive of Thomas and Brian, and funny, too. Right?
Yeah. Not wrong.
Fat Rabbit.
All right, man. You ready?
Ecological Laboratories Microbe-Lift Special Blend 16-ounce. This is one of my favorite products that they've got. From Ontario, Brad Dweck. I hope I pronounced your name right. From British Columbia, Russell Gelling. From Ontario, Anton Bazhal. From Ontario again, Jared Feldstein. From Arizona, Joshua Mays. I feel like I know that name. Ontario, Brian Lower. Ontario again. Ontario's really killing it on this one.
Cleaning up on Ecological Labs.
Frank Stiglinski. From New York, Soren Kaiser. I hope I pronounced that right. From Ontario, Emil Heskey. From Ontario, Spencer Bray. From New Brunswick, Melody Godin. Godin makes some good guitars.
Yes.
Any relation? And lastly, from an unspecified location, probably Area 51, Steven Schleffielder.
Congrats, guys.
Congratulations.
So you guys all get the Ecological Laboratories Microbe-Lift Special Blend.
What happened with Ontario?
Yeah, they just landslide for Ontario in that one.
Jeez.
So we have the PL Quartz to give away. We'll do that next. Let's get to one
7 likes left. We got to, and Alex Lang doing their job in the chat here. Thank you for the support. Encouraging people.
Yeah.
With 215 people watching and only 194 likes, something doesn't add up.
Yeah.
Alex, thank you.
Getting close, though. All right, next question. What fish would you put into a 40-gallon reef tank? What would you put into a 40-gallon reef tank?
What would I put into a 40-gallon reef tank? What am I interested in right now?
Very good
You know what I'd really like to do again?
What's that?
I would really like to do an oddball tank with some catfish. The problem is a lot of really cool oddball catfish get very large. But what I'd maybe do... is 40 gallons big enough for rope fish? Almost.
Tough choice.
I don't know. This is so funny because I go through phases and I want to see different things at different times. I really miss rope fish. I haven't kept a rope fish in a really long time. I think it's probably been 10, 15 years, somewhere in that bracket, since I've had a rope fish. And they're really, really cool. I also really like any small armored catfish, like hopalo catfish are way cool. Amazing. I also really like Raphael cats. I love that they have little serrated bodies. A lot of small pleco species, dwarf plecos and stuff that are really, really cool. I like bulldogs. Gold nuggets are really pretty. Maybe I would do zebra plecos. That'd be an expensive 40-gallon tank. Zebra plecos are like, I don't know what their price is like now, but they used to be like $500 each.
What?
Yeah, and a friend of mine,
bananas.
I'm really lucky, and a friend of mine actually breeds them and is very successful at breeding them and has offered on multiple occasions now to give me a group of them if I ever wanted to try them.
So you said yes, obviously?
I haven't said yes yet because I don't have a tank appropriate for them. I haven't set anything up for them, but one day I really do because they are gorgeous. If you haven't seen a zebra pleco, look it up. They are beautiful. Anyways, yeah.
Cool. All right, let's see. Oh, we got to 200 likes.
Oh, we're past 200. See? You guys are awesome. I told you they'd do it well before we ended the stream.
They did. Well, and we are already, it's already been an hour and 15 minutes. This is flying by. All right.
We still have so much to do.
We have so much to give away still.
All
okay,
right.
we'll pick up.
We'll pick up the giveaway pace?
Moratorium on questions for now. Now, we did get to 200. I said once we got to 200, we would then be able to do it. Should we do it now? Or
let's do 2 first.
Okay. All right.
And then we'll do it.
Because we still have the Red Flex 4-in-1 sump to give away. That's a pretty big deal.
Let's give away the Red Flex first.
Let's do the Red Flex. We'll do the Red Flex.
And then
compromise. You don't look at that. You can't
okay,
see
so
it
for those of you who aren't familiar with ProClear, they're a great acrylics company. They also do aquariums, like actual aquariums themselves. I've seen them like kind of transform in their production of products over the last few years. I've had a lot of great conversations with the owner, Nick, at ProClear, and seen the evolution of ProClear from their older line of products to what they give out now and what they make available now. And it's incredible. And I've got to say, the Red Flex sumps are amazing. They did a really good job. They're awesome. Actually, ProClear made the Frag Fuge Reef Sump, which was something they did custom up for me. We made them available for a period of time. They're probably still available. But this is kind of like a merger between that and another very nice high-end sump. So it's just a beautiful piece of equipment. And if I'm not mistaken, whoever wins this can pick whatever size they need for their tank from their standard lineup. So if you have a smaller system, you can get the smaller 4-in-1 Red Flex. If you have a very large system, you can get the largest one. Ball's in your court.
Cool. Very cool.
So I'm really excited about this. Big thank you to ProClear and Nick for giving this prize to us.
Yeah, huge. There you are, sir.
Okay.
Red Flex!
Oh. The winner of the ProClear Aquatics Red Flex 4-in-1 sump of a size of your choosing from New Brunswick, not far
at all.
from where we reside. Todd L., you are the winner, my good friend.
Todd with a Red Flex 4-in-1.
I'm assuming we're good friends now.
I'd
be good friends with anybody who gave me a Red Flex.
I think this solidifies that.
Todd, congratulations.
Cool. Awesome. Well, yeah, congrats, Todd. That's a pretty big deal. We're happy for you. Thanks again to ProClear for that prize. That's awesome.
Hooked us up.
That is awesome.
Are we doing we're doing one more and then we're doing the tank?
Let's do should we do the let's do the Microbe-Lift PL Quartz.
Sure.
It's a long list. We'll get that out of the way. PL Quartz, go for it, my man.
Okay. Winners of the Microbe-Lift PL Quartz. Are you changing the...
Oh, I should change it. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I'm too into this.
I know, it's riveting.
All right, go for it.
I wouldn't have even have noticed if I didn't look over at the screen. I like to watch what people are saying too. So, anyways, even though Brian reads everything to me, that's important. Ecological Laboratories Microbe-Lift PL Quartz. From Saskatchewan, Fred Olenyuk. I hope I got that right. From North Carolina, Rebecca Nichols. From Michigan, Emily Ansley. From Ontario, Marco Schwartz-Mendez. From Ontario, Samantha Henderson. From Minnesota, Matthew Hoffman. From California, Kenneth Lee. From Kansas, Kenneth Bangert. 2 Kenneths in a row.
2 Kenneths? What
Kenneth happen? Yes, it Kenneth. Oh, don't quit my day job. Jake, I know, right? Oh, okay. I'm trying some new stuff. Jake Oswald from Florida. That was backwards. From Ontario, Jake Oswald. Congratulations.
Congrats.
From Ontario, Andrew Kwan. From British Columbia, Stephen Dunham. And from Ontario, Elizabeth Burgess.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats.
Ecological Laboratories Microbe-Lift PL Quartz, 16 ounce.
Yep.
They'll all be sent your way. We'll email you Monday to get that going. Kenny B, I won. Yeah, hey, attaboy, Kenny.
That's awesome.
You did it.
Congrats.
Yeah, very cool. Awesome, guys.
If you're in England, can you win? Yes, we're specifically giving away some one-on-one beautiful video chats with me so that we can talk shop, talk tank, talk whatever you want one-on-one, because unfortunately a lot of these products we just couldn't ship worldwide. So that's what we're doing for everybody who's abroad.
Yeah.
We have that going on.
Yep. One-on-one with our main man over here.
Yeah.
So I've seen a bunch of people here saying, okay, challenge accepted to get to 300.
What?
You said it, not me. But I like it.
That's awesome.
Now, we did get to 200. We're at 215,
We're at
it says
215.
here. Well done, guys. Don't hate me. We're going to do gift cards right now. I'm going to keep you waiting a little bit. You did it, and I'm proud of you, and I'm so happy. But
we'll be there real soon.
We're going to do gift cards now.
Challenge accepted. I love you guys.
We're going to do the Big Al's $125 e-gift card. There's 2 of them to give away.
Solid gift card.
2 people now are getting $125 for our for bigalspets.com or bigalspets.ca. You can choose pretty much anything you like. What's wrong?
I just messaged Todd and he does not believe me. LOL. How can I prove he just won? LOL.
Well, it's on video now. He'll be able to go back and watch this.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Tell him to join the stream and ask in the chat, and we'll just confirm it for them.
Yes, and yeah. So
why aren't they here?
If he joins, we'll bring him on, and on Monday we'll be emailing him.
Yeah,
so let him know we're going to email him on Monday, but we wanted to announce it live here.
I heard my name. What'd I win? Marcos Schwartz-Mendez.
Oh yeah, he won the Ecological Laboratories. I think it was the
yeah.
Microbe-Lift
PL Quartz, 16 ounce.
Coming your way. Yep. Congrats, Marcos. So tell Todd to jump on the chat here, and we'll confirm it with him live if he shows up. That'll be awesome. Okay, next up, let's give away these $125 gift cards for our online stores. Again, these are valid not in store but online. But $125 is going to get you
all kinds.
Yeah,
all kinds. That's nothing to shake a stick at. I think I said that last time. It's 150% more to shake a stick at than the first one.
Yep.
Does that make sense? Is that good math?
Let's go with it.
I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. Big Al's $125 e-gift card from Georgia. If you're in Georgia, you should be on the edge of your seat right now. Bill Snedden.
Bill,
congratulations.
Congrats, 125 bones your way.
And from Wisconsin, Stephanie Flynn. You win 125 bones for anything you'd like on bigalspets.com.
That's a lot of cheddar.
It is a lot of cheddar, especially for fish stuff.
Yeah.
New filter? Do you need a new filter? Do you need a couple new heaters?
Yeah.
Need something fancy? Maybe stock up on food for the next 2 years? I don't know how big your tank is. That's making some assumptions. But still. It's awesome. Congratulations.
And we have another gift card to give away. We won't do it right this moment, but $250
That's
right there waiting for us.
It's a good piece of change.
That is a good piece. That's going to be fun. You know what? Let's do another one. I'm feeling it. The Fritz Aquatics Grand Prize pack.
Okay.
Should we do that?
Yes.
Let's do that. So, Fritz, let me throw this guy. Everyone can see our lovely sponsors here. Fritz is one of them. Contributed three prize packs. This is the grandest of them all.
The grandest of prize
Here
packs.
you are, sir.
Nice. I love that. Pandas Rock 101. I love your little happy graphic shooting a star or with a magic wand or whatever that is.
Yeah, that's
Primo.
pretty great. Yeah, that's pretty great.
Keeping the chat classy and fun. I love it. Fritz Aquatics Grand Prize Pack. From Indiana. I am going to butcher this last name. It's
I think the C and the Z they mixed
Slavic.
it.
They do. My wife's gonna laugh at me. I'm trying to remember at least in Polish how those two letters are pronounced together. I'm gonna mess it up because especially I don't know if it's the same for all Slavic languages. Probably not. So from Indiana, Andrew Kashorek. Kashorek.
Let's go with Kashorek.
Sorry if I messed that up. I'm doing my best.
All right. Congrats.
Yep.
You won. We'll be in touch with you. If you're not in the chat, that's too bad. But we will be in touch Monday to arrange that.
Absolutely.
Now we have. It looks like I have 5 more cards here. A couple, we have several more prizes, but 5 more cards. Now this product feature. When do you want to do that?
This is what I'm thinking. And maybe the chat will help us here. Nailed it. How about we do the product feature, and then right after the product feature, we do the big one.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sure. These guys.
Then we'll do the tank. We're going to do a product feature, and then we're going to do the tank.
Yep. All right. Sounds good.
I feel like that's one of those things that a lot of people are here to see. Everybody's on the edge of their seat waiting for this tank. And I don't, hey, you know what? Before we even do that, let's give away 2 more of these.
Let's give away those. Yeah, good idea.
All right. So before we do the product feature and then give that grand prize away, the video calls with me. We've got 2 more winners from South Africa. I am going to mess this up, Pierre, so I'm sorry. Pierre Schoenrad. I hope that's correct. And from England, Stephen Gregory.
Stephen Gregory.
We have dates for video chats now. Well, we're going to have to negotiate the dates, but they're going to happen. So we'll reach out to you.
Yes. Congratulations.
Ha.
That's going to be a lot of fun. We have Todd in the chat. Says, I'm Todd L from New Brunswick. Someone said I won. Is that true?
Yes. Todd L, you won.
You won this is what you won. Let me show you, Todd.
You won the
Pro Clear
Red Flex 4-in-1 sump in any size that they make that you want.
It's yours.
So whatever your preferred size is, whatever's going to fit your system, or if you don't have a system, whatever's going to fit the system you plan to build around this thing, because trust me, you want to. You won. So congrats.
Thanks for entering. Thanks for that. And,
and thanks for showing up to the stream to find out.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're glad to have you here. So we'll be contacting you, Todd, and all the winners. We'll be contacting you beginning of next week to arrange everything that we need to arrange to make all this come to fruition. So you will be hearing from us. We'll be emailing you. So thanks again. We do appreciate that. We have some more stuff.
Todd is a lucky fish.
Yeah. Yes. Todd, you lucky fish. Nice prize, Todd.
It is. I'm honestly, that was like one of those things that when we received, I was like, do I have to give it away? Can I just keep it?
Lost it. Oh, darn. We can't give it away. All right.
You're very, very welcome, Todd.
Yeah. Oh, so do you want to do the product feature? All right. So let's see it. Let's see what you brought for us today, my man.
And just in case anybody thought I wasn't wearing like decent slacks as well, I was just pulling it off from the top half up. No,
that's me. That's what I'm doing. barely holding it together.
Khakis.
Yeah, barely holding it together over here.
So we've got, it's the same on both sides almost. We've got this Red Sea Reefer Skimmer 600. So this is the new skimmer from Red Sea. It's their.
You know what? I'm gonna have you sit because I'm just sitting here looking. I don't know. Just sit here and talk about it.
All right, cool.
Well, you talk about it, then you can get up and all.
All right. So I'm just gonna go into it a little bit because a lot of skimmers are the same. So I'll basically tell you what's a little bit different about the Red Sea Skimmer and why I really like this particular skimmer and why I'm excited to unbox it. So just looking at it, it's got a really nice small footprint. The flow gate or the water level adjustment for the skimmer is basically tucked very neatly, I think, underneath the skimmer. So you just have the riser with the knob on it. So that cuts down on, you know, a standpipe hanging off the side of the skimmer. Really keeps that footprint nice and tight so you can fit a larger skimmer in a smaller space, which is always nice. Another thing I love about this particular skimmer is that the collection cup on the top has a window that allows you to basically see how far the foam is rising inside of the actual neck of the skimmer cup, regardless of if there's skimmate in the way. So if you can imagine, there's skimmate all the way around, and then there's this perfect little window so you can see those bubbles rising up. On top of that, the lid of the skimmer has a skimmer neck wiper built into it, which is something I've never seen before. So basically, this top of the skimmer cup, you can just turn it, and it'll wipe the inside of the neck of the skimmer cup, and that basically makes sure that any of the gunk that's building up in there that would be otherwise preventing optimal kind of foam production coming up into the cup, you've got a way to clean that without sticking your hand in it with a paper towel or something like that. So absolutely love those features. I've been dying to get this thing out of the box. I've had it for a while, and since Dorian kicked the studio's butt, I'm going to do it here during this live stream instead of on the tank build it was meant for. I'm sure it'll happen at some point, but let's do this.
All right, I'll come back in and switch us out here to our B-cam.
Speaking of things, I'm going to use my keys.
Okay.
Because I don't have scissors.
Yeah, open it with your keys, my man.
I am.
All right, let's see here. I'm going to switch over. Boom. Let's see if I can... that's a little...
This is a tall box, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's a super close up.
We'll call it intimate cam.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. I'm actually going to put this on the floor for a sec and then put the skimmer back up.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
This thing is massive.
Sounds like a plan.
It looks like it's packed really well. Look at this. Those are the biggest rubber bands I've ever seen in my entire life.
Lord.
Holy.
We got to hang on to those for something.
I am not throwing those away. Those look like they'd make for a fun slingshot. So, and then there's a little white box that's also sitting in there. So, we'll start with this. I'm assuming this is probably the pump. It is. There's the pump. It's a made in Italy. I'm guessing this might be, yeah, Sea PSK 1000. So maybe it's a Sea. Do they make PSK? I don't know. I don't know if it's a Red Sea specific pump or if it's Sea. It might even say on the box. I don't know. I'm so excited about giving that stuff away. I'm like unintentionally going to rush through this.
Oh, brutal. Play, buddy. Give away.
Red Sea box base.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! It's like it's like a gigantic linguine noodle.
Oh my word! Thanks.
I was gonna give you a crown, but awesome. Whoa. All right. Wow.
Someone says, "Can I win the rubber bands?" We'll ship them out with.
I'll do it if they're serious. We can put those in a little snail mail bag and ship them out. Those are probably $1 rubber bands.
Yeah.
Those things don't come cheap.
These are hefty.
Yeah. So everything's packed actually really nicely in here. We've got the user manual. I don't know which way is the right way.
Yeah, just
like
hold
this.
out. Yeah, just like you.
Got a Reefer Skimmer 600. There's the diffuser. Oh man, you know what? That is so lightweight. I was expecting, like, usually when skimmers are large like this, they're really heavy because their acrylic is not light. I mean, it's light compared to glass, let's say, but acrylic built things are often just very, very heavy. Let's get this peeled off here.
Neato.
Yeah. But it's extremely light. Like, it's a lot lighter than I expected to be.
Oh, yeah. I could hold this for hours, but I won't.
So there we go.
Very cool.
Let's see. Something I heard about is that they have their own screws that they made for this, so that there are minimal amount of turns. Oh wow, that's really cool. So I don't know how well it can focus on my hand here, but
let me see. Might be able to help you out.
It's worth a shot. But there we go. But if you look, the threading on this, these are very large threads. So when you're dealing with plastic screws and stuff like that, especially when we're dealing underwater, if this had the regular amount of threads that a nylon screw would have, it would take many, many, many turns to get it off. And any debris that gets stuck in those threads makes it almost impossible to get the screw in and out of the hole it's supposed to go in. So having these larger threads like this, A, makes maintenance on the screw a lot easier. It also means you're going to have a lot less trouble getting it in and out, and you're going to do it a lot faster. Like these little thumb screws, they're coming out with few turns. Like normally I'd be turning these for a while, and they come out so easy. That's actually wonderful. For coming from somebody who's done a lot of maintenance on different pieces of equipment, it's little details like that you wouldn't expect to be like an important selling feature or something that you'd get excited about. But when you do this all the time, it's extremely exciting. Ooh, there's a little card in here and everything. So let's get the... this is a huge collection cup. Like, actually massive. This is the biggest skimmer collection cup I think I've ever had. With the exception of maybe a really, really old Reef Octopus skimmer I had in 2008. Okay, so let's see here. It's got a little card attached to it, so I'm going to pull that off and have a peek at what it says.
Show the audience here. What is that?
So it's basically showing you how to remove the wiper so that I'm sure you can clean it and or replace it over time. I'm sure they don't last forever, wipers, so that makes perfect sense. And I'm sure it's going to be a lot easier to turn once there's been some liquid in the skimmer. Like right now, trying to turn it is very sticky. There you go, it's turning. Nice. And there you can see, this is the window I was talking about. So what they've done is they have the skimmer body come in right to the neck in this spot so that liquid can't get, like any liquid skimming that's built up in here, isn't blocking that portion of the neck, so you can still see the bubble production or the foam production, which is just super cool. This is a 2-liter, according to the markings here, a 2-liter collection cup. Like, that is just redonkulous. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do now, without destroying my entire life, is set this thing up. Now the question is, do I try to do it without the instructions? Probably not.
Instructions are always key.
Yeah, I should read them. But then what fun is it for everybody to watch me do this? So this is the diffusion plate. This is what's going to be sitting on top of the pump. I think we've got another one of those really nifty screws there. Gosh, I love these. So this is going to come off. I love that it's also an odd shape so that it always sits. It's not a perfect circle, so that you can't accidentally put this in an inopportune spot. It's always going to lock specifically where the pump's going to be pushing water out. It's going to hit that portion of the diffuser that has no holes, and then the rest of it can escape to the other side so that it's nice and even rather than, you know, having a lot of bubbles coming out of one spot. So that's really cool. All right, so let's see if I can make this sit the way it's supposed to. This should screw down right here, like this. Before I go too much further, I'm going to see what's in this white box so I don't accidentally miss like O-rings or other weird things that I should be using. Oh, look at me just butchering this. Oh, perfect. So we've got some tubing. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I might want to know where those go. Very cool. All right. All right. Let's see how quickly I can get this together. Here are the instructions.
Straightforward enough?
Yeah. I just want to know. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, they are pretty straightforward. So this goes here, then the pump faces away from there. So then it should go right here. I think it just clicks in place basically. Yeah. Just like that. Does that make sense? Or do I have it backwards? No, I'm good. And this is going to sneak around the side. Is this riveting for everyone?
Someone says this looks easier than IKEA.
Oh, yeah, no. Maybe. Am I the only person who enjoys putting IKEA furniture together?
You might be one of the few.
It's honestly something I enjoy. When I get stuff from IKEA, I'm like, oh, great. Now I get to sit down, relax, and just open this IKEA stuff.
Someone says, and he broke it.
That would be the worst. I'm a professional, I swear. All right. Let's get this little...
Scarlet Amazon says fascinating, but I'm not sure if that's sarcastic or not.
It's probably sarcasm. Sweet. This is like a speed test that nobody wants to watch.
Well, they're getting a pretty good view of that fancy pants watch.
Oh.
Someone asked what kind it is. It's brighter than their future.
It's honestly, it's probably from Wish, and it was probably very inexpensive. But it is a mechanical watch. But I mean, it's like, this is like the cheapest wristband of all time. It's the only thing that like fit under my suit, I guess. I don't know. You know what?
What?
Let's
remove this guy?
Yeah. If you would move this giant piece of box.
Which would be my pleasure.
We're basically almost finished this.
Do you want me to go? You tell me you want me to go top down view. Otherwise, I'm keeping it on you, my man.
I think we're doing all right. The rubber feet on this thing are humongous, which is perfect. And then this, oh yeah,
Is it a blender?
Looks like it is. Will it blend is a good question. Although we shouldn't do that because I'll probably get in trouble. Oh wow. I'm gonna just like speed through the rest of this.
Yeah.
And put it aside.
Yes. Fancy pants though.
It honestly, I'm sad that I couldn't get it going right away. Like that
our project got sidelined. Yeah.
Derailed a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
this looks really fancy though. I always love opening new things, and like when it has like this had like the little foam wrapped around it. I love taking that off for the first time, and it's like just so perfect because I know I'm gonna mess it up.
It's a really good feeling. I love unboxing new things, and it's the key thing with this for me is not only does it look like it's gonna function really well. Oh, there's a little be free. There we go. The features on this. It looks like it's going to be incredibly easy to keep clean and to maintain, especially with these specialized screws that make taking it apart so easy. Like, it's the little things like that that make such a big difference when it comes to like working with these kinds of products on a practical level. Like, making it look cool or making it actually function well is great, but having it easy to maintain is just the cherry on top. So we'll just stick this here for now.
Wow, that was crazy. I like these things.
Put it down here.
Wow, I love that.
Thank you for suffering through that with me.
We did it. So that's a pretty cool product. We're excited to use it on an upcoming project once the studio's back in action.
I'm stoked to actually use that skimmer.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty great. Cool. Well, thanks for that. Thanks for bringing that over and unpacking it.
Thanks for hanging out while I did it.
Yeah, well, it was interesting to see. Everyone loves a good unboxing. Everyone loves something new. So let's see here.
I think I made a promise, didn't I?
Someone says, quit playing with my skimmer. Put it back in the box. Cool. All right, next up, what do we have? We still have the Akamai prizes to give away.
Yeah. We
still have, what is this one? API prizes to give away. We still have RepCal. $1,000 in
This is
food
actually a ridiculous
supplements.
prize for
$1,000.
Yeah.
Food and supplements.
Of anything you want. It's just $1,000 budget for RepCal.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Cool. Well, let's do that one. It'll be fun.
All right, here we go.
$1,000 for RepCal.
Ha! So if you guys don't know, the company RepCal, they make various reptile foods and supplements. I've been using RepCal supplements for dusting my flies and crickets and so on and so forth for reptiles that I've kept over the years. Dart frogs, I've kept a lot of dart frogs. Love dart frogs. Tortoises, I've had a whole whackload of reptiles and amphibians. RepCal's always been my go-to for supplements for a very, very long time now. They're giving away $1,000 in foods and supplements, whatever you want. Your budget's $1,000. That's probably more than said reptile is going to eat in a very long time. However, the winner from Indiana, Theodoro Orellana, and I hope I pronounced that right, Theodoro.
$1,000 in RepCal food and supplements.
That's an insane budget for reptile foods and supplements. You probably, I'm going to call that a lifetime supply. Unless you breed them and you're going to go through $1,000 a year in reptile food. I think most people, that's a lifetime supply of reptile food and supplements for your pet. So if you don't have a reptile or amphibian and you have ever thought of getting one, now you won't even have to pay to feed it.
Lord
Congratulations.
All right, yeah, we have a super chat. You're right, Rebecca. I didn't see it during the unboxing. We got a little sidetracked.
Thank you for letting us know.
Yes, thank you. Rebecca did super chat us, so thank you so much. We do appreciate it. What are your opinions about neon/blacklight tanks, and how would you stock it? Kit or built yourself?
I don't ever use a true blacklight on any aquarium. It's very far into the UV, and I wouldn't want it. I can't say for certain whether or not it's going to damage the eyes of the inhabitants in any way, shape, or form, but I can imagine as a primary light, always being UV, always being on, it's probably not the best. So what I do default to is actinic lighting, and you can get actinic in T5. There are lots of blue LEDs or actinic LEDs. So there's lots of ways to have that kind of look where things are going to react like they would under a black light, but just not quite as dramatic of an effect, because with a black light you have very little actual light and just a ton of fluorescence, whereas you will have an overall blue hue in the aquarium with an actinic, but have a lot of emphasis on fluorescence as well. So it's like a black light if the actual amount of light in the aquarium was turned up a little bit. So would you build it? You could build it yourself. You know, you could get just standard 440 nanometer LEDs and do all the soldering and wire them up yourself. But LED fixtures, even actinic ones, are really not that expensive, especially if you're not planning on using them to grow coral or anything like that. So just a standard blue aquarium light could work very, very well and be pretty affordable. So I probably wouldn't do it just for that fact, but you definitely can. But if you're asking whether or not I would ever like build a tank based around that idea, like glowfish or whatever, I really like themed aquariums. I think when they're done right and they're done well, they can look amazing. Anybody who's seen my React series knows that I'm just as happy to see a really well themed tank as I am to see a perfectly done reef tank or perfectly done planet tank.
It does delight you.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I feel like they're going the way of the dinosaur. Like, most people are like, no, natural, which is fine. And I love natural looking tanks, but there's something to be said for those themed aquariums, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, why not?
Cool. We have a couple other super chats we'll get to real quick before giving more stuff away. Fat Rabbit, should my next project be a golden piranha tank? Yay or nay? Golden
piranhas are cool.
So
what about a black, though? Or do you prefer like the rhomboid kind of shaped? I think the goldens are more of like a angular shaped piranha, if I'm remembering correctly. It's funny. In general, I usually make fun of people who want to keep piranhas for no other reason other than like stereotypically as working in an aquarium store, the guys who come in and ask for piranhas, there's a certain kind of person who does that. And they usually walk out with nothing because they didn't actually want to spend any money on keeping fish. They just were like, hey, I want piranhas. So, but the fact that you want something a little bit higher end, a little bit different from what you normally see, not just red bellies, I think it's cool. Golden piranhas are awesome.
So that's a yay.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Yay.
If not that, then like gulper catfish. Those megamouth catfish are crazy. You could feed them just giant other things. If you've never seen them, Brian, they eat things bigger than themselves.
Really?
Yes, and then their stomach just distends. Like, it's like...
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's just a mouth with fins. Like, it's a head with fins around it and like a tail, and then they swallow something, and all of a sudden the catfish stretches out, and it's this huge ball underneath. It's nuts.
Amazing.
But yeah, golden piranha is cool.
Cool. There's no question here, but they did super chat us, so thank you so much. Hi, 600 liter, 2 Eheim 2080, I assume that's supposed to be Eheim 2080, 1 silver arowana, 14 discus. No question, but...
doable, for sure.
Yeah, sounds legit.
If that's one tank, I mean, I would never keep discus and arowana together, but...
Cool.
I know people do that stuff. I just wouldn't.
Oh, no, that's the big one. Not that one yet. I'm teasing them. I'm sorry. I'm teasing you. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. Big Al's 250.
What's this?
Let's do the API Master Test Kits. There's 8 of them to give away.
Look, if you don't have a Master Test Kit, you should get one. And one of the best ones out there for the price, especially, is the API Master Test Kit. Saltwater, freshwater, or reef. They're all decent. They're going to get you right in the ballpark that you need to be in. They're going to let you know what your water's doing. And you can't necessarily see that, because even if water is crystal clear, it could be deadly.
Let's do this. 8 of you are going to win these API Master Test Kits. So, let's see who it is.
Been using these for years. API Master Test Kit from Ontario, Jordan Rourke, or Rourke, depending on if that E is silent.
I would say Rourke if it was my name.
I don't know.
Rourke.
I'm not very good at a lot of things. Ontario from New York. Jeff McKee.
Jeff McKee.
You got a Master Test Kit. From Ontario, Jack Oyang. I hope I got that right. Oyang. Jackie Oyang from Ontario, you've got a Master Test Kit. From Florida, Christine Whitty, or Witt, in case the T and E on the end are silent.
Witte.
Witty or Witt or Witte, I don't know. From Pennsylvania, Adam Marat, perhaps even. From Texas, Eric Brugnoni. I hate myself.
It's hard. It's not your fault.
Oklahoma, Philippa Robinson. You have a Master Test Kit. And lastly, from Utah, Chris Olds. You too, my good friend, have a Master Test Kit.
Congrats.
Yes.
Big congrats. Let's do we'll be in touch.
And I think it's fair to say if you have a freshwater tank or a saltwater tank, if you let us know which one you have, we can give you the appropriate Master Test Kit so you get something that you can use in that case.
Well, someone says here, when Thomas said it was great prizes, he did not lie. No, you did not.
I tried.
You told the truth.
I was doing my best. Like, I really did my best to get as many vendors on board and get as many prizes as I could and have them be quality things that people are going to be able to use or make use of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do the rest of the video calls.
Okay.
Because we've only got a few more actual physical prizes. Let's finish
Let's
these off and let people know.
All right. So the rest of these people that I'm about to read out from around the globe are going to have one-on-one video calls with this guy. We're just going to hang out and talk fish. Show me your tanks. Show me your other pets. Show me whatever you want. Talk about whatever you want.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit.
Take him for a picnic.
Yeah, why not? That would be hilarious. If somebody literally brought their phone to the park and went, this is my favorite park. I brought this. It's like a red and white checkered blanket with a basket with 2 sides folded up.
Leans you up against the basket.
Yeah. Sit here with me. They pour me a glass of champagne. If somebody does this...
Which is fine. He said it's on. That's all,
I would be blown away.
Yeah.
Hey, romance me. I won't say no. From the Philippines... I'm so glad I'm going to talk to people from all over the place. Brian Sabalo, From the Philippines, we're going to have a chat. From Ireland, Scott Lennon, or Lennon.
I'll say Lennon.
Why not? From England, Liz Moss. That one's easy.
Yeah.
Watch it's pronounced Mose.
Yeah.
Lies
Mose.
Yeah, just to mess with me. And from Australia, Loren Gammons. Or Gammons. I'm just gonna say it as many ways as I can think of. I'm hopefully gonna get it right at least one of those ways. We all have video chats, video calls. We're gonna have tons and tons of fun. We'll be in touch. We'll set up dates.
Yes, we will.
It's gonna be a good time.
It will be tons of fun. Congrats.
So congrats to all the winners
We'll be in touch
from around the world. So glad you participated. We're gonna have tons of fun.
All right, Akamai. Our good friends at Akamai.
These are good prizes.
They have contributed. Let me, I actually have the graphic for this one. Let me throw that up there. Our friends at Akamai have contributed the LRS LED Reef Aquarium Light and a KPS Wavemaker pump. So one person will get the light, one person will get the pump, and you will sail off into the
You'll
sunset
be either lighting your tank or moving the water. Sail off into the sunset.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You can have a good time.
Swim
with these
off
things.
into the sunset.
Indeed. So I guess with all that said, we're ready to announce. Thomas, you're the man.
What you don't know is I'm doing this mostly to annoy Brian.
It's working.
I'm annoying probably everybody, but it's mostly just for him. Akamai LRS LED Reef Aquarium Lights. Really good light. Lots of fun. Slickest light I've ever seen in terms of a reef-capable LED fixture. It's got like a nice brushed aluminum or stainless steel kind of look. Brushed stainless steel.
It's slick.
White trim. The only clear hanging kit I've ever seen. And they just look mint. Both lighting the tank and just sitting there. From West Virginia.
I don't know why I whistled for West Virginia.
Country mama.
Never. Yeah, sure.
Janine Thompson.
Janine Thompson from
You've
West
got yourself
Virginia.
an amazing, amazing little light. You could use it freshwater or saltwater. They look awesome on freshwater tanks too. And the Akamai KPS Wavemaker pump. This thing is like the size of an egg and 1,000 gallons an hour. It's amazing. I love this thing.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi controllable from your phone. So is the light. Great pieces of technology. From Michigan. Who in the chat's from Michigan?
We'll see.
Zachary Huddleston.
Zachary Huddleston. Zachary Huddleston, actually, Thomas.
Huddleston. Huddleston.
But you won! Congratulations! And thank you again to Akamai for those awesome prizes.
You guys, you're going to love this.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've used them in a bunch of our videos and like in your tanks, and we love those things.
Yeah.
They're so slick looking. Yeah, congrats, guys.
Akamai is near and dear to my heart. I love their products. The KPS Wavemaker pump is the one I put in the low-tech Planet tank to get some extra water movement in there. I've used them in reefs too. I love them. They're great pumps.
Yeah. Okay, we have Big Al's $250 e-gift card. That's a lot of cheddar. That's going to buy you some pretty sweet stuff on bigalspets.com or bigalspets.ca. Not available in store, but that's okay. Let's see who won this.
I don't think anybody from this place has won yet.
No, that's a new one. That's the first.
For the Big Al's $250 e-gift card, spendable at bigalspets.com or /CA, Canada or the US. From New Hampshire, or New Hampshire. I'm kidding. Dennis Carignan.
Sure, nailed it. Dennis
Carignan, Carignan.
You got 250
smackaroos to get whatever you need for your aquatic and or land-loving pets.
Yeah, wow. That's awesome.
Thank you so much for entering and for winning and for being here. Are you here?
I don't see him yet, but we'll see if maybe he's excited.
If anybody knows him.
He can't type. Yeah, let him know that he won. $250. We'd love to have you here and get your reaction. We actually have Zachary Huddleston. He's here. Says, yes, I won.
Yes, you did.
Good job, Zachary, and thank you so much for entering. And yeah, you know what? Anyone who's won, when you get these, we'd love to see you snap a photo of your selfie with the prize and send them to us.
Yeah, we'll have you on the stream.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put my email again for those who don't have it. Brian at Big Al's. Of course, I'm doing it all caps. That's not good. I'm too excited. BigAls.com. Our prize winners. Send us a selfie of you with your prize once it gets there, and send it to me. And yeah, we'll feature you in one of our videos and show off you with your fancy pants new prizes. That'll be a lot of fun. So do that, please. Congratulations, guys.
And that's $250 US because the winner is in the USA.
250 US bones.
Because it would be like $350 Canadian. It would be more like $1,000 Canadian.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Our dollar's pretty... it's fine.
It's fine, I guess. So we've done Repcal, we've done Akamai, Ecological, we've done the gift cards, we've done the soap, we've done all of the Ecological. That one's done.
Is it? Are we down to the last one?
We are. Let me see. Let me just confirm this. Did you, Fritz? We did that. API Master Test Kits, video calls.
This is it. This is like a $2,500 tank or something like that.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yep.
I'm excited for this.
When I approached ProClear about this giveaway, like I said, Nick and I have a great relationship. I love Nick. I love his company and what he makes and what he does. Great company, great guy. They have an amazing warranty, which is something that I can always appreciate. Just having conversations with him personally and hearing his mentality about how he thinks about things, how he thinks about products, how he thinks about the hobby. I think he's just a great guy. And when I talked to him about this and he told me what he wanted to give away, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, I'd be stoked if you could give me like a sump and maybe like a really, really high-end sump and then maybe one of the entry-level ones. And he's like, no, that's not good enough. He's like, let me give you something else. Let me, I really want to wow everyone. So he gave us a 53-gallon?
Yep.
53-gallon cylindrical aquarium. It's got an overflow built into it. It's the standing canopy come with it, and there's a sump already built into it. It is an incredible prize. Whoever wins it, you can pick black or white, whichever color suits your decor and your house. Overall, it's a very, very interesting looking tank. You don't see a lot of cylinder tanks, mostly because for the money you put into a cylinder tank, they're much more expensive to make. People often opt to get something larger in a very standard format. But I think whoever is going to get this is going to have a lot of fun with it. And I really hope whoever wins will share with us them after they've set up the tank or had some fun with it so we can see what became of it. But without further ado, let's see who wins the ProClear Aquatic Systems 53-gallon cylinder aquarium. Once again, big thank you to our friends at ProClear Aquatics for giving us this prize.
Yes.
To give away to you guys.
Here it is, the envelope.
Oh.
Got butterflies.
Me too. I'm not going to read what it is again. Because I think that's just
Let's just drag this out.
So, the winner is from the USA. I'll start there. They're from a 4-letter state known as Ohio.
Are you in Ohio right now? If you're in Ohio...
You're in Ohio, start losing your freaking mind because it could be you. Their first name rhymes with Mason. And their last name kind of rhymes with spleen. Jason Dean, you win!
53-gallon cylinder aquarium from ProClear Aquatic Systems. You won. Congrats.
Jason Dean, congratulations. This is an incredible prize, and I hope you really enjoy it. Thank you so much for participating in this madness that is, our live stream.
Yeah. Wow. This was, and then, we're 2 hours in already. Holy cow. Oh, that was a marathon. Congrats, guys. Oh. Again, we want to thank all of our vendors. We want to thank the ProClear Aquatic Systems. We want to thank Akamai, of course, Aquatic Life, MistKing. Who else we got on here? API, Fritz, Polyplab, Repcal, Zoomed, and Ecological Laboratories. Thank you guys so for much. These guys made all this possible. We got the fun part, but they're the ones who what?
Wow, crazy! Good game, Mason. Oh man! Is Jason in the chat? I don't know.
I haven't seen him yet. We do have Theodoro, actually, who was one of our winners,
awesome.
21. But he was in the chat. He won the. Was it him who won the Repcal?
Oh, maybe.
I think it was him who won the rep cal. Let me see. Yeah, he was in. I saw him in the cal. Yeah, Theodore, he's one. He's in the chat. He's super psyched.
Nice.
Yeah. So again, thanks to all these vendors who made this possible. Like I said, we got the great part of giving them away, but they made it happen. Thank you guys for your support. You got us to 100K.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here without you. This whole thing is just a big thank you to you guys. Like, yeah, it's a momentous occasion for us, a celebration of a huge achievement. For the channel and for what we've been working so hard towards. But at the end of the day, we couldn't have done it without you. And we just wanted to do what we could to show you guys how much it means to us that you're there and you support us and you love our channel and you know, enjoy this hobby with us. Because without you guys, we'd be talking to a cannon by ourselves with nobody on the other end.
Yeah, it would be very sad. Very sad situation.
And I mean the camera brand.
We're looking down the barrel of a cannon. Yeah. We're not doing that.
We've got the fuse here just in case we don't like this anymore.
But again, yeah, thanks guys so much for all your support. We do appreciate it. We got more videos upcoming, so that's good. All the winners, keep an eye on your inbox, your spam filter, just in case we accidentally get filtered there. Make sure you keep an eye, because we will be contacting you earlier in the week to get this the ball rolling.
And yes, we will aim for another big giveaway at 200K for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's gonna be nuts. So again, thanks to everyone. That's all I got. Anything else on your end, my man?
I think we did everything.
Okay, well let's.
So we just gotta read some stuff off, or are we done? What are we doing?
What are we going to read anything off?
Oh,
I think we're good.
Let's end with a question. Anybody have a question?
Okay, sure. Yeah, let's pick a randomized question. Why not? Let's see.
Honestly, I see everything that's coming through the chat.
Yeah,
you guys congratulating us. Thank you so much. We appreciate everything.
Yeah, Philippa Robinson says thank you for the test kit. Hey, our pleasure. API's pleasure. Thank you so much. We appreciate everything.
Happy Turkey Day indeed.
That's right.
That's right. We have Thanksgiving.
Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend. That's right. Yep. Later time for a water change. People want to do their water changes now.
All right. Why the whiteboard?
Well, that's a good question. We're doing a video after we sign off here. We're doing a little video.
We have a big announcement.
I'm
not going to delve into it too much right now, but since you're all here, I will say somebody approached me because of what happened with Dorian in the studio and blew my freaking mind. And now I have to do a video to introduce something that's going to be coming up. So you'll see real soon. I'm sure it's going to go live in the next few days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something really fun is coming.
So we got to shoot that now. So we're going to do that. So thanks so much, guys. The question you were asking for. Ever kept Neo Shrimp? What did you think?
Neo Shrimp? Neocardinia? I really haven't. The closest I've kept to that is, I think they were called green Amano shrimp. They were like a smaller, very green version of Amano shrimp that I'd never seen before. And I kept them in a high-tech planted system, and they did a pretty good job eating algae. But I think that was the closest I've ever gotten to keeping them myself. However, we had an employee named Matthew who was with us for, I think, a couple of years. Maybe a year? A couple of years? Anyways, Matthew had a bunch of Neocardinia and Cardinia shrimp in the office in various small planted tanks on his desk, and they bred like crazy. And they seemed very easy to keep. He could have just had I want to say green thumb, but what color is a shrimp? A shrimp thumb? Whatever. He had a thumb for shrimp. And they look like a lot of fun. They're very simple pet to keep. You do have to worry about fish eating their offspring if you're trying to breed them. So providing good hiding spots for them, whether they're very dense, bushy plants, like Java moss and weeping moss and other plants that I can't think of right now because my brain is mush from being so excited. But yeah, they look like a lot of fun. If you're into shrimp or the idea of keeping these tiny shrimp, they are tons of fun.
Yeah. Cool. All right, we got everyone in the chat saying thank you. We got a lot of the prize winners saying thank you. Thank you, guys.
You're so welcome.
It's our pleasure. This
You're
was we were so looking forward to this.
And anybody who didn't win, the next contest is your shot. And we'll make sure there is another contest.
Help us get up to 200K. Hopefully we'll do something before then, but 200K will also be a big, wild, crazy time. So awesome. Yeah, that's it for me.
So just keep on tanking at 100K with us and prizes.
Bye.